Hello, all. My name is William Dunbar. Today I will be presenting retail pharmacy in store logistics. Today's agenda will discuss the following topics below: the objective is to study and analyze a retail pharmacy chain's in store prescription drug dispensing logistics system operation. Retail pharmacies are composed of a vast, extensive supply chain that services a variety of customers or patients. The goals are to provide medications for all ages at competitive prices and balance inventory levels. From an external perspective, preparing numerous prescriptions in the most cost effective manner is fundamental and crucial, while balancing time management, lowering operational expenses, and achieving efficiency and quality in alignment with federal and state local regulations. How is this done? As a case study, we will look at CVS Pharmacy. CVS is the largest pharmacy healthcare provider in the United States. Since 2008, it manages 1.7 billion prescriptions annually, generates $31 billion in revenue, and serves over 4 million customers daily. Your typical CVS pharmacy location, depending on the location, fills 300 to 500 prescriptions daily. Medications supplied are are provided in a desired time frame, and it can range from pill, liquid, spray, and compound forms. Similar to any logistics system, retail pharmacies desire to elevate their operational efficiency. How is this done or targeted? Through Six Sigma techniques. Through Six Sigma techniques, it is applied. We desire to increase quality, improve processes, identify and eliminate defects, empower employees, and Six Sigma is known for attaining accessible and calculated monetary returns. The Six Sigma techniques that will be targeted in this case study are measuring, inventory control, ergonomics, automation, and employee accountability. The first Six Sigma technique that will be targeted is measuring. Measuring is set up to establish standards through metrics. Upper management must attempt to measure and quantify its performance through metrics. An established standard must be set based on consistent value measurables. By establishing initial reference points, we can conclude positive and negative impacts of potential suggested improvements. The drivers of retail pharmacy are accuracy and productivity. One of the primary measurables is prescriptions per hour. This translates directly to revenue. In addition, positive performance drives positive feedback, employee perspective, and positive workplace habits versus misguided choices based on personal bias. This can lead to limiting waste, which is considered to be negligible time and resources. This can lead to implementing benchmarking and best practices that can be implemented at several pharmacy locations throughout the network, which can lead to maximizing throughput. The next Six Sigma target is inventory control. Inventory control can have a vital impact on logistics because too much can hold up working capital and too little can stem stockouts, customer complaints, and lost revenue. This overall can drive down proper profitability. Utilizing inventory management and supply and demand techniques, desired lead time can be concluded. In addition, key drivers such as fast and slow moving drugs can be determined. These items can be defined by monitoring stocks daily. Fast movers are turned over regularly and desire replenishment. Slow movers don't require frequent replenishment, but safety stock is needed to avoid stockouts and urgent orders. When looking at inventory control, we also look at strategies to limit waste and holding costs. We have to evaluate products' stock levels quarterly in the pharmacy. This strategy can detect seasonal purchasing trends, send determined stagnant items back to manufacturers as soon as possible before they become obsolete, and promote their patients. Another strategy is to promote their patients to be accountable and manage expensive, rarely utilized medications. Trend swings can send ripple effects through a supply chain, causing higher carrying costs due to inventory surplus, or stockouts and profit losses due to inventory deficit. The next focus is ergonomics. By maximizing motion and efforts, we use a smarter, not harder technique. By providing all essential tools and aids and technological assets at the designated workstations, we can decrease needless travel, activity, and actually fatigue. This can lead to limiting wasted time, redundancy, improving productivity, and reducing operational costs. The next Six Sigma effort is automation. Automated technological advancements supply pharmacists the ability to complete instrumental and tedious tasks quicker and more accurately. Installing program dispensing stations near workstations that count and distribute fast moving products can increase fill rates, service rates, and decrease movement and travel time. The last efficiency effort to tackle is employee accountability. By enlisting employee feedback and providing empowerment, it changes the culture of the organization. Employees take ownership of their financial future in organization, resolve issues, and it heightens morale. This is cultivated through training, education, and incentives. After streamlining its logistics practices, how does CVS accomplish its goals versus the expansion of preferred networks, a quality ratings upsurge, and an ever-changing healthcare reform? To further limit operational costs and provide more competitive pricing, CVS entered a joint venture with Cardinal Health in December 2013. It utilized each other's supply chain proficiency and sourcing network. This has become the largest generic drug procurement group in the United States. Cardinal Health supplies pharmaceuticals and medical products to more than 100,000 healthcare providers and pharmacy locations. This joint venture has led to the Logistics Best Practice Award in 2011. This award highlights and promotes logistics excellence through increased efficiency and sustainability. To assure regulatory compliance and alignment with more stringent quality standards, CVS and Caremark utilize pharmaceutical tracing. Pharmaceutical tracing ensures the safety, security, and reliability of medications through all components of the pharmaceutical supply chain. It ensures no counterfeiting, no contamination. Also, their joint venture utilizes refrigerated totes and custom packaging to assure that the drugs are not affected due to geographic, environmental, and transportational threats. When we look at transportation, the joint venture, the perspective of Cardinal Health, has an efficient inbound and outbound freight management strategy. Its established track record is known to lower shipping costs by a minimum of 30%, They distribute to more than 20,000 locations and manage more than 11 million shipments annually. Their solid practices are believed that they can be implemented in 3 hours and generate positive results. In conclusion, this case study exhibits properties similar to any supply chain, seeks supply chain surplus and profitability. The focuses are throughput, inventory, and operational costs. This case study supplies implementing Six Sigma techniques and improves efficiency levels. It increases productivity, cost savings, heightens customer morale and employee morale, and amplifies revenue and profitability. Additional analysis, secondarily to efficiency, attacking and exploiting marketplace niches through specific locations can be targeted, such as catering to the elderly, insurance breaks, newborn baby programs, frequent buyer programs, and other discounts. This is based on employee and consumer buy-in. More responsiveness by the actual distributor, the pharmacy, can generate an extreme bond with the community through educational events and discussions, utilizing community and educational seminars, flu shots, etc. Any questions?